I'm seeing or what I'm feeling. I got to look at what he's already said. So he said, put on the whole armor of God that I may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So yes, the enemy attacked me on every side. So he said, how do I put on the whole armor of God? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We're dealing with some devil. Somebody says the devil. Against principalities, against rulers and powers of the darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. So he said, he tell me who I'm dealing with, so I can't get mad with you. This is good, Holy Ghost. You can't get mad with your children. You can't get mad with the people in your house. You can't get mad with the people at church, because you're fighting against spiritual stuff. And sometimes, just like Peter was walking next to Jesus and the devil got to him, he gonna get to them people close to you too. He will get to the people in their house, and because, you know, if God didn't want Peter to rebuke Jesus when the devil did to get behind me, Satan, he would have never did it. So God allows these things to happen in our lives so we can see how we respond as a test for us. So it ain't no use in us getting mad with people now. Oh, I'm helping somebody here. It ain't no use getting mad with people, because people are just under influence right now. And they don't have to be there with people to be under influence. Satan can come and arrest anybody at any point. Oh, yeah. I had to tell my wife the other day, we was going through something at home, I think it was the day before yesterday. I said, I know I'm not being reasonable here, but I just can't seem to help it. Because that spirit that got attached to me, and I was being very unreasonable, but I wanted to argue about it. Until I entered the conclusion, this is a devil, you know what I mean? And I said, baby, I know I'm being unreasonable right now, so what I'm going to do is stop talking. You got to grow up to deal with what I'm talking about right here. And you know young women out here, we need to talk about this. I just need to understand. You don't really want to hear what I'm thinking right now, so the best thing for me to do is just stop talking. Because ain't nothing you can say that makes sense to me right now. Everything you say, you think you're attacking me. I know I'm being unreasonable. I know what I'm asking you to do is unreasonable, but I feel like that's the right thing, so I know it's a devil, so the best thing for me to do right now is not say nothing. Sometimes when people tell you they don't want to talk about it, leave them alone. Because if you get them to keep talking, they can say some stuff you really don't want to hear. Someone say, amen. I'm not hearing by myself. So I had to tell her, I said, I know I'm being unreasonable. I can sense it, I can feel it. I know I'm being unreasonable, so the best thing for us to do is stop talking. So I understand that I'm not fighting against her. I'm fighting against who's influencing me. You get this, is going to be good now. Most of the times when we're in warfare like this, Mr. Cotton, we always think that the other person is under attack. But most of the times you are under attack. That's why everything they do get on your nerves. This is good if you get it, man. Most of the time the attack is on you, so every little thing they do get on your nerve. If they say ouch, you get on your nerve. If they say what color, how is your day, it's on your nerve. Because that doesn't bother me right now. Anything people say to you when you're under attack becomes an irritant. It stimulates you to want to respond. And if you don't recognize that attack is on you, because the first thing you want to tell them, oh, that devil got you right now. That's why you're talking to me like that. No, you hearing it that way because the devil trying to attack you. Because they can ask you the most simple thing it is. What you want for dinner? What you mean what I want for dinner? Ain't you supposed to... So what I'm saying to you right now is recognize that you're under attack, and recognize that you have a model here to follow. You have a resource that God gives you for dealing with attacks. Now, if you don't want to be lazy, you could use this to bring peace to your home and peace to your life. But if you choose to be lazy and let the devil win, because what's going to happen, I'm just going to talk to mature people, when you're under attack, the last thing that spirit is going to try to want you to do is get involved with the word. So everything about you saying you don't need to pick up the word, you're tired of this stuff right now, I don't need no word, I'm tired of praying, I don't want to read no Bible, I've been reading the Bible for 20 years, that's the devil. Because he's trying to keep you from the resource that you need to get the victory in what you're in. You don't want to pray somebody's praying. Listen, when you're really under attack of discouragement, the last thing you want to do is pray. You have to talk yourself into praying. As a matter of fact, you got a plan to pray. And on the way going to your prayer closet, something come up for you to do. You get distracted by that glass over here, or that dirty cup over there. That dirty cup is sitting there for 2 weeks. All of a sudden, that's a problem. I got cup dirty. Because anything that it, oh, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't living no real life. Anything that the enemy can use to distract you from your prayer life. Why? Because when you go before God and pray, it cleanses you. And the last thing he wants you to do is pray. That's why Paul said praying always after you gird yourself up. So when you're under attack, it does not mean that the war is over. It's just a battle that you're in. And it does not mean that you even lost the battle. All you need to do is get your resource. This is really good. All you need to do is get your resource and apply it. The problem is 90% of the people in church are not going to apply it. Because we're going to complain. And we're going to feel like we're defeated. And we're going to feel like the enemy is winning. We're going to feel like God has betrayed us. And God has neglected us. And God has gone away from us. And that's exactly what the devil wants you to think. Because again, you stop praying, you stop studying, you stop loving people, you just get into your own flesh. Are we here together? So he said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, the truth, against the rules of darkness and spiritual wickedness. He said, wherefore why don't you take the whole armor of God? So now I got to know, what is this armor? That I might be able to withstand in the evil day. Here's what happens when you're under attack. He said that you may be able to withstand. Which means that when the attack is on you, you're not going to see much progress going forward. As I stand before you right now, I'm under attack at this very moment. And let me tell you, you're not going to see much progress going forward. That's why I say, see, you have to understand. Genuine love, you have to understand these things. I don't even feel like talking tonight. You have to understand these things. Because you might feel like you're losing. But when you get attacked, if you're in war, when the attack comes, you got to stand your ground. So when the enemy attacks you like he's attacking us right now, as individuals, you got to stand